Alright everybody, welcome to game number 1 in the final here at the ESL Community Cup. SK Gaming going up against x6tence here in our first map, Garden of Terror. BKB on the Tacita, Zamoni on the Zeratul, Escape on Stitches for SK Gaming, and linked to the left side in blue is playing the Rhaegar, whereas BZ is hopping on the Falstad. To the right side in red we have Secret for x6tence on the Anubarak, Energy on the Arthurs, Kota on the Zebo, Grand... I don't know what exactly that means. On the Uther, and Harry Hook on Reyna, which I personally love having a Reyna pick in here. And also the Zebo, an interesting last pick for them. Arthur's in the first ban, Abathur being first banned of course here. And we saw the Tychus ban as well. Now we have Zamoni, this time not on the Illidan as he was in the semi-final, but on the Zeratul. The Hooks, the attempts to maybe get a quick early pick, but now the teams need to slowly and steadily just move towards the lanes to get the experience for their team. Really interesting lineups that we have there, especially the Reyna pick is something that makes me personally quite happy. I love to see how much of an impact Reyna can have in this game now. Up against, at the top lane, he's up against the Falstad in the mid lane. That's where the heroes are currently going ham. The Escape is trying to move away, but the Howling Blast locks him down. Nice move by Kota here with a wall of zombies, and already Stitches move or pushed back, but linked with a quick healing ward is helping his buddy out. The Hook dodged by Kota. Really nice opening into the game. Both teams very aggressive in the mid lane, as down to the bottom we see the Uther and the Tacita going head to head. The Tacita here coming through the ban phase this time, and we saw then later on in terms of the bans, the Tyrael being banned and Nova as well taken out with the second ban that we have in the system here. Kota actually suddenly in trouble, trying to save himself with a wall of zombies, but he's taken out. Job well done by SK, getting the first kill here. And of course what they are aiming for with this combo is the Zeratul and Stitches combo together with the Falstad. You have a lot of combo material here once that the level 10 is reached for the heroic abilities. But first, before we discuss that, we have Uther being caught off guard. x6tence might lose another hero there. Even BKB is rotating in. And goodbye Uther. Second kill for SK Gaming as they also get the seeds down here at the small camp. But coming back to my original point, what you can, of course, there are two different ways how you can combo this. You can go into a Void Prism into Shock and Awe with the Zeratul and Falstad, or you can get a hook against an opponent's hero and then drop the Void Prism between a set hero and the rest of the opponent's team so that they can't rescue him, and then turn it into an early 4 versus 5. That's usually what the teams are looking for. We have SK now taking quite a lot of seeds here in the first night. They're actually getting a lot more than their opponent. Up to the top you have the big plant or the big horror already attacked by x6tence. They're gathering quite a few of seeds as well. But so far we have that level advantage for the opponent's team. And Harry Cook on the Reyna is doing DPS. And Reyna is just a hero that can he can supply a lot of versatility to the opponent's team, to your own team. It's just like having the speed advantage. But look at that, Kota once again being caught here. BKB phase shifting away, but not before the not before he goes down. Then Zebo is done and BKB gets away. Let's have a quick look at the talents that we have so far here. The Reyna with Give Me More on the E and the advanced optics. Kind of the standard build that you see oftentimes for him. Full slam build for the Escape on the Stitches. I personally like that a lot. Same build that I've been using for him most of the time. So full slam build is actually doing really a lot with this. And the first plant in the middle for SK Gaming. Zamoni wants to try and take down that wall, but we have only 2 heroes facing him. They're trying to rotate out already. As you can see, x6tence is not really reacting with a 5-man rotation against this. It's early in the game. The plant is not really all that strong, so you will lose a wall, but you're not going to lose a fort to that. At least you should not. And we have Kota already spamming his own wall of zombies to try and take down the pot, and maybe also push the plant back a little bit. Once again, we have the rotation towards the top. Zamoni is starting to move in there and is just dropping another pot against the Arthurs also. Yes, goes straight for the attempt to pull him off him. Doesn't really get that. But the hero rotation of x6tence doesn't follow fast enough. The towers are taking quite a lot of damage here. At the bottom lane, they're trying to push against the Tacita. 3 kills still against 0. And SK so far has been dominating that game. But you can really feel how the first plant is not really strong enough to do any damage. I mean, they're taking the towers down. There's a bit of wall damage, that's definitely true, but you can't drop one of the forts. That's of course always one of those things where you don't really get an experience lead out of it. But it makes you a bit more easier for you, or a bit more easy for you to like get the forts later on, makes them a bit more accessible. Down to the bottom lane, BKB still going against Kota here. So far, the 3 kills that we've seen against Existence have brought them a bit behind in experience, but in general they are still in the game here. They are still not too far away from their opponent, not too far behind, and one simple kill can already bring them back. The problem is, of course, that SK is now trying to go for the 10 right away, and if they get the 10 and can maybe do something with that, if it hits early enough, that would be absolutely awesome for them. We have the attempt to take Zamoni down. The blink by the Zeratul gets them back to safety. At the top lane, the Siege Giants can't really do too much there. We already have the Siege Giants being rotated out with 3 heroes. One, of course, still holding the mid lane with the Uther, and then down at the bottom we have the Nazeebo doing the same thing here, trying to just close the gap in experience. The triple rotation by SK towards the Night Camp is putting some more pressure onto the bottom lane, as we see up at the top. The Reyna doing quite a good job against BZ here. BZ in the last game supplying a lot of damage for his team. This time he's trying to do exactly the same thing. The 10s are going to be important, as mentioned earlier. That's when we're going to see them combo it. And oh my god, Harry Hook is being caught off guard and being dropped. Zamoni with a good rotation to the top lane. And the Zeratul definitely already paying for his pick here. Doing a great job. Down at the bottom, on the other hand, an attempt to sneak in the Sea Giants. And suddenly this game is being paired out of position. The 10s are already there though. Level 10 versus level 9 at this point. BKB goes down. Oh no, actually the Noob goes down. Sorry, BKB this time on the Tassadar. A triple kill actually with Nazeebo now also dead. And SK is currently just cleaning house. This is brutal. 7 kills against 0. And up at the top we have Existence pushing with the Night Camp, but down here they're getting completely wrecked. That wall is already down and Zamoni is now moving in as they go straight for another big horror, trying to gather all those seeds for a second plant. Existence is trying to do the same thing up at the top lane. The problem for them is going to be grabbing that plant, the big horror here, since we have down at the bottom the horror already done for SK, and they're going to move up to the top and try to contest that. I'm pretty sure about that, or at least try to get a bit of a trade there. It's level 10 versus 11 at this point. Up to the top, that plant is being attacked. Stitches is starting to move in. He doesn't have a lot of assistance though. And, well, maybe we're going to see a bit of a hook with a Void Prism. We could see one against the heroes converging from the bot lane. Falset is not moving in yet either. Here comes Zamoni. He's going for it. He's chasing them back. Well, they're actually moving out already with a quick B. And, yep, there we go. Once again, he's trying to move straight in here. The attempt to push him down with Reyna's Raiders. The Banshees are already there. The plant is stunning the Zeratul for a second. Here comes Secret with a quick impale. But the seeds go to SK. At least a lot of them, a fair share. As suddenly BKB seems to be in trouble. Moving back. Here comes the Void Prism. Catching those heroes. The Crow and Escape is suddenly in the corner, getting healed by the Ancestral Healing, but Tassadar is down. BKB got dropped, and so does the Stitches, and suddenly, just like that, 2 kills for Existence, and maybe the opportunity to move back here with energy on the plant right now. There's another plant growing for SK, as we see the attack right here in the middle. Let's have another look at those talents that they have now. Revolution Overdrive, one of the most important talents for Reyna in this particular composition that we see there. And they're moving against the fort, and they're dropping it. So 1 fort down for SK, and that allows Existence to come back in experience. Don't forget though that we have a plant also pushing now for SK down at the bottom lane, and they have the 13 talent now. We have Existence getting a little bit of headway, trying to move into the middle, where we have 4 heroes, or 2 heroes so far defending, 3 heroes defending. Could be a rotation from the Falstad, and he's already flying in. 4 heroes against the plant, 1 hero down at the bottom. Zamoni is going straight for. He is definitely going to get at least 1 fort. The question is, how much is Existence going to get in the middle? They have 10 seconds left on the plant. That might not be enough to do anything here. And yep, there we go. They are already moving back, trying to defend the mid, where we are going to see the next rotation by the plant. That's where Zamoni is already had at level 14 versus level 13. The hook not hitting anything. 2 kills against 5. Zamoni is being pushed back for now. They have another 40 seconds on the plant. That's quite a lot. He's already pushing back energy here. Oh my god, he's in trouble. The Arthur's is in a lot of trouble there. Already low in HP, gets healed up once again. But we're having maybe a hook against the front line here. Secret is at the front, and here comes the pushback. with the Ravenous Spirit. Great position here, all the way up the top for Koda. No way that they can reach him right now, so he's buying them a lot of time, but the problem is that the Ravenous Spirit is now down, so is Reyna's Raiders. Could be up soon again, but that fort is something they cannot save. So 2 forts have been eliminated by Ceremony with that plant. 15 versus 13, that's the talents that we see here. Secret is trying to move in. Nice blink by Ceremony. Is he getting stunned though? Yes, he's getting stunned in the last second. And the Howling Blast hits home as well. They're trying to go for it. Oh my god, what a great Void Prism. The hook against Uther is going to drop in the second. And here comes even an attempt to use the shock and awe, which was blocked, but very well done here by SK so far. They get 1 kill, but now suddenly it is Existence that starts to move in and try to drop another hero. The problem is that Secret is in trouble, and Secret is killed there, as we see Harry Hook also about to die, but at least they get the fall stat. Harry Hook, oh my god, the Zeratul actually just blinking back in the last second just before he was killed by the Reyna. But we have Zamoni maybe with another blink up in a second. I don't think that he's going to jump into that. That would be just way too much to ask for. Nope, they're not going to go for it, but it's 3 kills against 10 right now. And another camp taken here by SK. SK with great movements on the map, trying to control it by controlling the Merc camps, also always in the position where they are always in I feel they're always able to just like isolate one of the heroes, and especially how Zamoni dropped that Void Prism in that perfect spot here. There's so many small corridors that work very well with the ultimate, with the heroic ability that he has there, and then the hooks by Stitches to get the Uther away from the Prism. Most of the time when you're going up against the Void Prism, you want to move in so that all of the heroes are safe. The problem is you cluster up, but you can save yourself a little bit longer and make sure that your teammates are then fighting with you. And that didn't work because the Stitches hook was there, and that was exactly what they needed. It was the perfect move by Escape on the Stitches. Now we have them taking the horror. The big horror is being attacked by both teams, and I think both of them will be able to get a plant here easily. We have a few additional seeds so far for Existence, but they are starting to struggle a bit. They're not too far behind yet, but they lost 2 of the forts and they're down an entire level, and that 16 talent is important. Look at this, like full smash build. They're going actually like full for the slam build. Only the tenderizer. That's the only way where it deviates a bit for the escape. But still, double sprint by the way for the Uther and for the Nazeebo that we currently have here. And the Nazeebo is going to play a huge role. If they can put him in a very good spot in those fights, then the Nazeebo can do a lot of damage. So far I feel he didn't really get the chance to contribute to a team fight as much as he wanted. That was a bit of a problem that they had there. They had to use him defensively up here to push the plant back when the fort was attacked. In the end it didn't do too much. Now it's a plant fight again. Plant versus plant. Both teams playing very, very strategically again. And down here is going to drop a pot to make sure that these knights are not going to push it too hard. The same is happening up the top here, where you can see the knights already slowed and taking that damage. Down there we have the exact same picture. And in the mid lane, the heroes are already trying to go for a setup here with the Stitches going for... Yes, he gets the Gorge. He gets the Gorge. Counter initiation by Secret with a stun. And, well, we have the Ravenous Spirit pushing them back right now. Great job. And Linked. Wow, he's getting actually healed. The Rhaegar heals himself in the last second, but Escape might be in trouble there. Nope. Koda is starting to move in once again. So far we haven't seen Samoni with a Void Prism in this fight. He might try and use it. Another attempt to hook the Nazeebo. Didn't really work well for them just yet. Oh, nice. The Polymorph here. Immediately hitting Shock and Awe with the damage. Koda in trouble. Moving back. Getting Polymorph though, but the follow-up. Yes, BKB might get the hit against Kota. No, he doesn't get it. He moves back. There comes the heal, and Zamoni jumps in and kills him in the last second. Now the Uther is suddenly in trouble. Gets another stun off against BKB though, but the phase shift helps the Tassila to escape there in the last second. Reyna, oh my god, like how does he live? He's moving back for now, so this fight is suddenly a 3 versus 5 with Secret getting dropped on the Anubarak. And, well, the Uther trying to run away. Energy is still in the plant, but that plant might be dropped as well. Beezy is jumping in to finish off the Uther, and he gets the kill on him. Arthas is doing the same thing, and he doesn't stand a chance against 5, of course. He's being dropped. It is a complete wipe. Reyna also didn't survive. Zamoni was jumping in there to take him down, and now the wall is gonna be eliminated. Only Nazeebo will be alive to try and defend that keep, but I don't see it happening. It's 15 kills against 3, and at least the keep here has to fall. There's just no way for him to solo finish this. He needs to be careful that he's not being picked off immediately again. There's no way to save the keep. The keep is down, and there's the hook and the gorge. Goodbye, Nazeebo. Was nice knowing you. There is no chance for him to survive. Bam, there he goes. Even with the sprint, he has no opportunity to move back. The stuns are real, and an immediate pick brings SK further into the lead. Level 19 versus level 17 now. They are approaching level 20, working towards it, taking the mercenaries on the cap again. I mean, SK is dominating this right now. They are in a dominant position, doing a great job. And, well, let's face it for a second. They are wrecking. They are absolutely wrecking Team Existence in game number 1. Existence strategy didn't really go well for them so far. They fell behind in the early game. The Zeratul giving them a lot of trouble here, having several picks. I think Zeratul was actually part of the first 3 kills, picking the heroes off in the laning phase, getting the early plants here, just putting the team ahead, and then especially with the Tens they were able to win another small fight, losing fort after fort, and now SK is basically doing whatever they want. They are rotating through the map, they are taking down keeps, they are just making sure that they get another one. Apparently we're having the attempt to get a plant right now with 94 seats taken, but it's just the attempt by SK to move in and take a quick keep and then move out again. They know that it's going to be very difficult for the opponent's team to really take a fight here. They do a bit of damage. In the end, they're not taking the keep just yet. They can move back and try to take the big horror here, but at least they put it on half health. But we see Existence in full pursuit mode. They're going straight for it. On pursuit right there. Going for the stun. Oh my god, the hook against the Anubarak, and immediately the Gorge as well. Maybe not the best one that they had there. Here comes the stun, maybe with the Uther is trying to go for it. The Anubarak needs to be careful. Once again, the ultimate of the Nazeebo moving straight in. A lot of the SK heroes are very, very low and need to move back here, but so far Coda hasn't done as much damage as he really wanted to do there. Oh god, Reyna is already down, is being eliminated there. At the same time, the Tacita had to move back. He was already low, but another kill against Arthas. Arthas is down, so is the Uther, and the Anubarak follows as well. The only survivor is Coda to the right. Level 20 versus level 17, 20 kills against 3. This could be game. I don't think they're even going to bother with the keep. They're probably going to go straight for the core. Another 30 seconds available, and oh my god, it looks like the Nazeebo dies as well. Yes, he does. Gets caught out here, and this is definitely going to be the map win number 1 for SK Gaming. They're coring it right now. Congratulations to SK. They're taking game number 1 in the best of 3 series, yet the finals of the ESL Community Cup. Good job by them, and let's see if Existence is able to bounce back in map number 2. Alright guys, welcome for game number 2. We have SK going up on Blackheart's Bay against Existence on the second map. We have SK in blue to the left side, and we have to the right side Existence, down 1 game in the best of 3 series currently, with an Abathur actually in the series. So let's have a look at Falstad flying in here into the mid lane immediately. Zamoni is playing on the Falstad this time. We have BZ on the Tychus, Escape on the Arthurs, and Linked on the Rhaegar, whereas BKB is using his Chen, and he said earlier, when you see us pick BKB, well, the BKB Chen, then you know that shit just got real. He has to prove that now. They have control over the watchtower, already lying in wait here to maybe take down a hero early on. Existence struggled a lot in the last game, but this time they want to change things. Harry Hook trying to chase down the birds, I guess. He's playing the Reyna this time that they picked, and we have actually on the Uther once again for their team. Tyrael here, being played by Energy, already stealing the coins together with the Arthurs, the Abathur that we see being played by Kota here. The chests are coming in, and immediately Secret on the Tacita is taking the bottom chest, whereas the top chest goes to AK. It's an even split, 5 versus 5. But yeah, this is going to become a very interesting game, since the bans and the picks were completely disregarding what we've seen in most games so far. BKB in a bit of trouble down here at the bottom. No ban on the Tychus, no ban on the Abathur. It was actually Stitches that got banned first by Existence. The Respect ban on the Stitches, and then on the other hand we had also a quick ban for the Anubarak. by SK Gaming, and that made some very interesting picks possible, with the Abathur being picked on the one hand, and on the other hand we then saw also not really the Tazada taken right away, but instead we had for the team an immediate pick on the actually I don't know what they picked first. Think about it, I think they picked the Arthurs first, didn't they? Well, whatever, we have a very interesting com regardless, as I already mentioned, because at this point it's quite out of the ordinary. We have the opportunity for quite a lot of copies here. On the Archon, for example, a double Tyrael can be pretty brutal as well. We have the Uther for the heals for Existence, a very nice combination for them. Whereas to the other hand, we have once again the double lineup with tanks at the front, with the Arthurs and also the Chen. Falstad was really important for SK as well to pick him here, and Harry Hook with the Reyna is proving that Existence is really liking the Reyna with his utility that he has there, with the mobility that his aura gives the team. But so far we have just the team starting to turn in coins. 9 coins turned in already by Existence, and it looks like SK is waiting for another attempt of Existence to turn in the last remaining coins and get the first ship. So far they don't do anything like that, and that makes SK lose a bit of experience. It's not too bad yet, but still we have a couple of promotes already going on here. Actually 4 promotes in total. Look at the strength of this push here. This is like crazy. We have the promote currently taken on Tazada and on Abathur, and that puts SK in a very interesting spot, since the lanes are gonna push very, very hard with a double promote if they're gonna do that together. So let's see how actually SK is trying to relieve the pressure from those, because that is gonna become an interesting move. The first ship this time actually for Team SK Gaming, since they were able to move to do that while the push was going on for Existence down at the bottom lane. The entire wall already wrecked, as we see in the middle. A shield from Abathur trying to save the keep for now. We do not see the 7 talent just yet, but it should hit in a little bit, and then we will probably see also him in a position where he can start muling. Mule is very good on this map, since you can negate damage done by the cannons immediately. And there's the Mule already active for Existence, making sure that SK has to really work for that keep, and they're rotating with 5 into the middle, trying to take it. We have only 2 heroes plus Abathur defending it, and the Mule is already gone. Our energy moves in against Arthur's. Oh, this is gonna be so close as Harry Hook moves in with an attempt, but Tyrael goes down here. Tyrael is already dead, and the counter kill on the Chen. It's a 1-for-1, and the keep is, or the fort is still alive. The Abathur down at the bottom lane can drop another Mule pretty soon. He's already starting to promote the bottom lane units. And usually if you want to have the max DPS, you always want to promote the mage, but he has very few hit points. The archers are a good choice as well. And if you try to drain cannon fire or tower fire, you usually promote the front, since they are very, very tanky, have a ton of hit points then, and can take therefore a lot of the shots. So now the turn in from Existence, going straight for it and trying to get their first chip here. The 1-0 lead for SK Gaming in this best of 3 series puts them in the position where Existence really has to win 2 in a row now if they want to win the ESL Community Cup. If they lose it here on Blackheart Bay, then it's all over. Once again, it's the quadruple promote that we see going stronger for Existence, and that really starts to push in forward. Look at the shots here. Doesn't have any shots available. Well, just maybe like 6 or 7, and that's about it. So Existence actually doing a pretty decent job with that, putting a lot of pressure on SK Gaming, and it basically makes SK Gaming aware of the fact that if they just for a second neglect the lane, they're going to lose a fort. Once more, the Mule going strong here, making sure that the fort is being healed up again, and already fort damage also dealt to the first fort that we see for SK Gaming, and they do not have a Mule if I'm not mistaken. We have the turn in once more. BZ is at the frontier, but both teams are starting to move in and trying to contest Blackheart. Chests are spawning now as well, and immediately the bottom chest being attacked by 3 heroes. There we go, moves in right away, and yes, we are going to see that split again. It looks like Zamoni used that bug that currently exists where you can just bribe a chest and get the coins immediately. That's at least the explanation of why it went so fast for them to grab those coins. The 10 talents are there. Let's have a quick look at the talent tree right now. Rune tap taken. Tyke is here once more with the overkill build, the double promote. We talked about it. The Mule that we have there. And in terms of heroic abilities, the only thing that I want to point out is that we do not have the Bloodlust, but also of course Ancestral Healing, since we are playing single. Nice interrupt against BZ's turning. Here comes Existence moving in with Reyna's Raiders already and starting to focus down the Chen, who always has so much DPS or so much hit points that you don't really want to do that. Arcan against Odin. Shotgun already dropped. Oh, and the Uther goes down as the Ancestral Healing just saves the heroes on the side of SK Gaming. But there's another kill against Existence, or is there? They get the... Oh, yes, they get two. They get the Uther, they get the Tacita, they get the Tyrael and the Reyna. They're nearly wiping the entire team. Only Abathur is still alive. He's hopping up to the top, trying to just counter push a bit with the quick promotes here. But a great move by SK Gaming once again, jumping into that fight and really being able to take down 4 heroes. 5 kills now against 1, and 1 keep. Watford is of course going down now already as well. Down to the bottom we have in the last second. Oh my god, Samoni is actually saving the keep. No, he's not. He's not saving it. It goes down after all. It's level 12 versus level soon to be 13. So in the end, the difference is a very, very small one. Kota on the Abathur can once again use the mule to heal up the damage. But SK Gaming again with a great start here. SK Gaming doing a good job with this. Really working well. Very well together. The Ancestral Healing of the Rhaegar just healing in the last second here. The Arthur is very, very difficult to drop, of course, with the Army of the Dead that he utilizes here. And the Chen, I mean, I don't have to really talk about him, do I? He is just a massive tank. Like this guy, you can't ever take him down. A lot of DPS also on the side of SK Gaming. On the other hand, then we have now with the 10 the opportunity to just like go for a double Arcan, and that alone should already put the fear in the hearts of SK. But so far they've been doing fairly well against this. They're going straight for that golem, and actually that's something that Existence might try and contest, and they're doing it. SK is moving back. Does Existence move in? No, not so far. They have the Tyrael. They could go for a potential quick attack with, of course, the Judgment, but they're lying in wait here with the double Tacita. They're trying to go for the double Arcan. Here comes the Chen moving in. Reyna's Raiders are there, and they're dropping. Oh my god, he is so fast. Like, Tyrael doesn't stand a chance here. Tychus, that is, sorry. We have on the other hand, maybe another move against Samoni. No, they don't get him. They go and get Samoni, but now it's the double Arcan, and they are gonna wreck this wall and then just go straight for the boss. 2 heroes down. The Arthurs has been killed as well, and that is going to be a free boss for Team Existence. They are actually in an experience lead right now, level 14 versus 13, and that boss is going to help them even more. With all the coins that they have, they can actually make a choice here. Either they try to take down the top fort, or they just rotate towards the middle and turn in the coins. It would be a free turn in for them for sure. There's no way to contest it from the side of SK Gaming while that golem is pushing the top lane without losing a fort, and it looks like they want to go for the free turn in. They're moving in right away. Could even try to take down the fort right here. And they might do that. Yes, they go for the fort. They're dropping the fort in the mid lane while the golem is pushing the top. They counter pressure, not really doing anything right now. SK needs to rotate to the top to actually save that fort. It doesn't really look like they want to do it, but they lose too much, I feel. SK is in hot pursuit. They're going straight for it. They're trying to drop the Uther here. Energy is there with 8 coins. Here comes the quick stun. Reyna's Raiders once again. The Ancestral Healing on Samoni. And Tychus is shrink rate. And is he being dropped? BZ moves back in the last second with a quick dash, and Harry Hook goes down, as does the Tacita. SK, I can't believe it. They really turn it around and they grab all of the coins. They steal all of the coins. They lose their 2 forts, and they're saying like, yeah, we do not care, my friend. We just gonna completely wreck your team again, and then we're gonna have all the coins in the world and we're gonna use them. They get both of the chests as well. That's 23 coins. That's 28 coins already. And they get another chest. That's gonna be 33 coins on them. That is roughly 3 turn-ins. Not quite, let's say 2.5, but that is insane. Those turn-ins more than make up for the 2 forts that they just lost. It's 9 kills against 4, and you really could see how Existence did not expect SK to really just jump them there and follow them all the while. So up at the top we already have 1 fort going down. The mid lane fort has been dropped already. Both teams are currently on level 16, which means that Kota on the Abathur can now also utilize the Locust Brood, the triple Locust that we have, and can really start to push that in. Double Stone Skin, by the way. Double Stone Skin on the Rhaegar, on the Tychus, on the Arthurs. trying to just have a little bit more sustain with this. And I'm really curious to see how much of an impact the Abathur can now have into this game, because Existence needs him. They need him to push lanes, they need him to be strong here, they need him to be very mobile, but that also, of course, opens him up to being killed here at some point and just being in a bit of an awkward spot. Once again, the double Archon. First of all, the Brute has been dropped, now the double Archon is starting to move in. They're trying to go forward, force a fight here. Where's the Tyrael initiation? He's jumping in. No, he doesn't go for it. They don't want to follow too hard, but that also wastes the ultimate on Kota. That wastes the ultimate evolution, and that might become a problem. That is one double Archon that they're not going to get here. That's not going to help them. Energy, is he still moving in? Is he trying to go for Judgment and make that Tyrael copy work? The Tassadar copy work? Doesn't really look like it. SK, on the other hand, is trying to maybe get the drop. Oh my god, on the Tassadar maybe. They're moving in. Oh, and the Abathur clone is down. The Abathur clone is already down, and Existence is disengaging. There comes another turn in, and that's going to be another easy turn in for them. Down here though, we have Kota moving in with a triple Brute again, with the triple Locust and the Promote, starting to wreck that particular wall here, and that's the wall at the keep. But once more, the ship Blackheart is going strong against the bottom lane now, which will drop another fort most likely. So that is going to become super interesting right now, because we still have Existence in a bit of an experience lead, funny as it is. Like, they've been doing a good job so far, and they have the experience lead over SK. But of course, if you look at the kills, it's a completely different story, with 9 kills against 4. But we see that wall completely destroyed, thanks to the Abathur. And the one thing that you should really keep in mind is that we have nearly no coins turned in for Existence, but we already see them with 3 forts killed and even the wall at the keep. That means if they start turning in coins again, all those early or really cheap ships will start attacking the keeps. It's the second turn in for them. For their opponent's team, we have the 4th turn in again. That's like a massive difference in coins. So it's very cheap now for Existence to actually attack those keeps, and that will allow Abathur to promote Catapults and Tassadar. Keep that in mind. We have actually double promotes here. 4 promotes if both of them use both stacks. Down here, talking about attacks, we have also SK starting to push initiation immediately against the false, and whoa, that heal, he gets away, so well done, and the shotgun goes in, the Tyrael is down, here comes the Odin doing its damage, Kota is moving back with a phase shift on the fake Archon. They have double Archon there, but look at SK just wrecking house and moving in, killing the Uther now as well. Oh my god, like Arthur's might be low in HP, as is the Chen, but that was so well done. They dropped 2 heroes, they're trying to take down Sigurd as well. He phase shifts back, the Odin is already down, but we still have 2 siege giants moving in, and this keep is so hard pressure. But look at BZ being so low in HP, he needs to move back, and he does it now, and chests are spawning at the perfect time for SK. They're getting both chests, but Abathur at the top, he is starting to push in hard. Somebody needs to just be back, and that's BZ. He uses his B, moves back, and is trying to save the keep here, but Abathur is really starting to pressure those keeps, and that's the big problem that SK is currently having here. The Abathur that is just always there with a quick tunnel, with a triple Locust, with a promote to push one keep after another. And this keep is actually about to die. Like, another quick triple Locust could finish it off completely. Kota is already at the bottom lane with this. Looking at the damage here alone, I mean, look at that siege damage, 91,000. Zamoni with a respectable 90,000, by the way. The hero damage here on the fall set is also quite amazing, so he's doing a great job. And look at the Golem. Like, the Golem once again, like, goes to Existence. They take the opportunity that they have here and drop the Golem, put some more pressure onto the top lane that is already really pushed back, and now just move down. We have another turn-in on the other hand for SK, and that is about to finish one of the forts here. One of the keeps, actually. The Abathur is doing a pretty decent job keeping that alive, but he has to mule it up, and that's exactly what he does immediately after the last cannon goes down. He really needs to do that, but suddenly it is actually Secret who goes for a turn-in, and with that turn-in, they should be able to maybe even drop a fort. That will drop a fort. Like, if that's not attacking the mid lane, then one of the forts is definitely going down. And the one, oh god, they move in up at the top. for the Golem. Golem merely killing that. Mid lane is being attacked. Well, any other lane would have been better for them. That would have taken down a keep. But as is, they are going to wreck the wall and they're going to put some pressure on that regardless. The night camp has been taken and SK is suddenly in a very defensive position as they need to really pay attention to their lanes. Abathar is jumping to the top again, going for the promotes, going probably for the triple locust as well very soon. The one thing that he doesn't like is those two walls, because they give the opponent's team vision on what's going on. Here comes the attack against the keep. No mule on Team SK Gaming, keep that in mind. Coins being taken once again. 24 turn-in for SK, only 14 for a turn-in for Existence. And Existence is really starting to get ahead here. They might lag behind in experience just a tiny bit, but not for long. It's going to be level 20 versus level 20 in just a few seconds. And SK Gaming is actually just going to rush the keep down here. They're going to rush the keep and take it. And we have the B back already as Abathar is starting to move in. He's still staying there. Down here, the keep is being guarded by Abathar for a second. Here comes Existence trying to save their keep. Another shield comes on it. Whoa, actually double by them with a double Tassadar. Oh, BKB trouble, but Lu using the ultimate in the last second. Didn't get stunned there. Now we have the double Archon about to appear. The first one is already in. Suddenly the Tyrael once more with initiation, but he is getting dropped. And a great ultimate by the Uther. Amazing ult by him. But still, what can they actually kill with that? The double Archon is trying to move in, but the keep is already down. Another keep is already eliminated, and that's at the top lane for SK Gaming. The Abathar is just like too strong to let that pass. The promotes from earlier are doing a great job there. What about the coins? Do we have another opportunity maybe for a turn-in? No, doesn't look like it. It is 4 or 6 coins that they have, another 3 that puts them to 9. They need 5 more coins to make that work now. But both teams lost one of their keeps already, and this keep is half down in HP. The one down here doesn't have a wall anymore. The Abathar, are we going to see the Catapult promotes? Now that we are in a position where we see the Catapults on the top lane, we have double promote available on the Tassadar, on the Abathar. They can put so much pressure on the top lane if they really promote all of the Catapults and maybe even a few archers. But it's about the turn-ins right now. Oh, is Harry Hook being caught off guard there? The Howling Blast! It hits. The Howling Blast hits, but the blink is there. The 20s are there, and he just simply blinks away. We have double Resurgence for SK on the Falset on the Arthurs. Only one Resurgence on the Tyrael, and we have one blink on Reyna, as you could just see in the last fight. So great moves here so far by both teams. I really love that. A lot of pressure, especially by the map presence granted to the Abathar by Existence. Then on the other hand, the fights going very well for SK. 12 kills against 4. Once more the attempt to turn in here maybe, but they don't have enough coins just yet. They are close though. They have 11. They need 3 more to really make that work. Whereas the Abathar this time, he's still pushing the top lane. And yep, the promotes are definitely real. And the chests are there. The stun by the Uther. They are moving in. Oh god, that's a great fight for them. That's a great fight. Oh, the Arthurs. He doesn't stand a chance. He goes down and now suddenly it's BKB's time to die. Or is it? He's moving in already. BKB is dead. It's a double kill. But we have still Resurgence on the Chen and he's using it already. But the coins that they have now, if they get the chest and turn in, then suddenly SK is going to be in so much trouble. They're going to lose another keep. They're going to lose another keep. If that happens, they are going to lose another keep. Kota this time actually copying the Reyna for double Reyna's Raiders, and that is really doing damage against single targets, like a lot of it, and we could see that in the last fight where they were able to drop him. Here comes the turn-in. If they get this turn-in, and they will, that's going to be that's another keep right there. That's another keep right there, and we still have promoted Catapults pushing the top lane as well as the triple locusts. SK under so much pressure. They are just standing back in the main base. They're defending. They're really in a bad spot right now, and keep in mind this is the second game, so Existence has to win it, and look at how much damage now put even at the last remaining keep. That's going to be a whole volley that's going to hit that. That's going to be 2 volleys potentially that hit that. So much damage for them. The boss is up once more. Existence can go for that. They have the map presence to do it, and they can go straight for it. All those promotes on the Catapults are just doing work, and they're getting keep after keep. If Existence wins it here, we're going to see a third game. SK Gaming is in the 1-0 lead in the best of 3 series here at the final, but if Existence takes this game, then we are gonna see the final clash, the showdown between the two teams on the next map. But we are not there just yet. SK still has a chance. They could always try to go for a backdoor. If they win a single fight, they might be able to do that as well. Abatha up at the top lane, again, not using a promote, doesn't seem to have one, but we have him with a triple locust. What is SK doing? They are moving back, they're sending BKB back home. They realize that he needs to just defend that fort. He got interrupted actually. Here he comes again, trying to just go for it straight once more, and there we go. So far, no damage on the core. Boss, that's what we're talking about right now. That's where Existence is going. That's what they want. They're moving in. They're trying to take it. They're going straight for it, and they will get it. They will definitely get it. How many coins do they have? They have quite a bit. They have 7, another 4, another 8. That's 15 coins. With these coins, they're going to have another turn-in. This is another turn-in. That's another potential turn-in for them, but SK is starting to move down to the bottom. Where's SK going right now? Oh, it's going to be a race, isn't it? Oh my god, they're gonna go for race here. No, they're not. They're immediately moving back. They're like saying, you are not gonna core it right here. We have a race against the core. They're trying to go for it. SK, I don't think they can do it, but there we go. The stun. Look at that stun, like holy cow. And down goes the first hero. It looks like BZ is gonna drop. The core is still at 60%. SK is not gonna succeed in dropping that, are they? No, I don't think so. There they go. All of them are being killed one after another. This could and will probably be game. 90% on 80% only on the core here for SK Gaming, and a turn-in. I feel like they can do whatever they want, but a turn-in will probably finish this. I actually don't even know why they're going for that. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's 40 seconds on the hero still that didn't have resurgence. This is going to be it. Look at those promoted catapults just going to town. They're just going to go for a quick right click. Even without that, it's game. Game number 3 will come up in just a little bit. We have Existence taking the game against SK Gaming and forcing out game number 3. Alright guys, SK versus Existence, the finals of the ESL Community Cup game number 3 on Cursed Hollow. To the left, we have SK Gaming, BKB on the Arthur, Zamoni on the Illidan, Escape on the Zonia, BZ on Tychus and Linked on Uther, going up against the team to the right side of the map in red. It is Existence with Secret on the Reyna, Guran on Malfurion, Harry Hook on the Falstad this time. We have Kota on the Tacita and Energy on a Nuburak. A great second game for Existence. They started out with an Abatha. This time Abatha got banned, so did Stitches. We also saw a ban on the Tyrael. Really interesting how that happened in the last few games. It was pretty crazy. And well, for now, we have a completely different setup here. The Chen received the ban as well, and that left SK Gaming, who really loves to go up with a double tank comp, with very little choice in regards to their second tank, and they decided to go for the Sonya, a stand-up bruiser for you. And I'm very interested to see how exactly the Sonya is going to be able to fulfill this role. She's not really part of the current meta any longer, since there are other heroes that fill that role much better. But she's super fun to play, and with her leap, she has a good initiation. If she lands a good leap, follows it up with a quick spear, and then slam, she can do a lot of damage there. So we are going to find out who's going to take the finals here. Is it going to be SK? Is it going to be Existence? We're going to go straight for it. The Reyna once again for Team Existence. They really love the Reyna. They picked up the Falstad as a second DPS, and we have an Illidan also on the side of SK. That's one of the things that Sonya is, by the way, very good at, catching those camps, and that's a level 1 camp that they're getting here. A level 1 knight camp that is immediately pushing. Arthas is great for helping with those. He's a great hero that can at level 7, even at level 4, easily take a camp on his own. But now we have Sonya even with him, and that's why we suddenly have SK Gaming just getting one Mercamp after another. That whirlwind makes it possible, and having a level 1 knight camp pushing down mid lane, that is extremely strong. So the counter is immediately getting a couple of mercenary carriers for your own, where Energy and Malfurion, the other than Malfurion comp is going for it. Tacita 3 in a stun as well. sorry, a storm. He needs a few more than that. Next camp already being taken, like BKB on the Arthurs together with the Sonya. This is like the dream pair come true, and they are going straight for it. So up to the top we have Zarmoni on his Illidan again, starting to move in. Down to the bottom it is BZ going up against Harry Hook. No hooks for him this time, but he can barrel roll a little bit through the map if he wants to have some movement going on there. Wall already relieved of all its shots. We do not see... Oh, the kill on Reyna apparently here up at the top with a quick jump in. So the first kill for Team SK Gaming, and they're going straight for the wall. They're actually pressuring Existence already. The mid lane running out of ammunition. The top lane, the first tower is down. They are doing work. SK is really doing work here. Oh wow, that stun there is stunning 3 already. So yeah, moving back for now, having still the Siege Giants pushing a bit. But yeah, Existence is pressured hard in these early stages of the game. The Tribute spawning down to the bottom of the map. We currently have the first Tribute going in, and of course for Falstad, he is moving back, healing up, and then going for the fly in to assist his team at the Tribute. A bit of a level advantage for SK. That's not gonna come and play a big role here, just because we are in a position where no additional talent has been unlocked by SK Gaming. Level 7 is making the next, or is unrolling the next talent. Secret is being pushed back here, and that actually puts Existence down one hero in the actual fight. Existence completely split from the rest of the team, and that makes things a bit awkward for Existence. Yeah, Energy is, or Secret is not really getting that position. Existence is very, very split, and especially the Sonya is just waiting for the Illidan to move in. Down at the bottom, the attempt to take down Energy, and they are not getting him. They are getting him as Illidan moves in to finish him off. The healing ward not doing anything. Suddenly Malfurion is down as well, and Kota already has to run for his life. He's using the phase shift, but it looks like Illidan is going to get him. Great hero for chasing down opponents, and that's what he's doing right here. Nice spear by the escape, and Secret might not be able to escape here either. It is 5 kills versus 0 this early in the game. SK Gaming off to a great start, even taking the Tribute here. Amazing position for them this early in the game. Job well done. And basically there was nearly a team wipe that we witnessed there. Harry Hook at the top is trying to at least pressure the wall a bit, but suddenly we have also the boss being taken here by SK Gaming. SK Gaming is using the ability or the mobility that they have on the map right now, the map dominance and all of that, especially granted by an Illidan that was played just so well by Zarmoni. He was waiting for a long time, and then he joined the fight and hunted down one hero after another. You just don't escape an Illidan. Most players are not prepared, and then Illidan just jumps in, closes the distance, and pam 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 blocks you from the protective wall, and suddenly you have no choice, but you have to yield and you die. Oh, talking about people dying, it looks like Harry Hook up at the top had a bit of trouble here surviving. He is already TPing back to heal up, and then can of course just fly back in again. But down at the bottom lane, the boss is doing quite a lot of damage, and that forces Existence down to the bot lane and also opens up the top boss to be taken by SK. They are already about to be a level ahead of their opponent. If they use this boss to move in, yep, Illidan is getting stunned there. I weren't able to burst him down before that happened. Another Tribute is actually opening up, and the Tribute, they completely forgot the Tribute. They don't contest it. It's the first Tribute for Existence. They don't care about it. They care much more about taking down the top wall and maybe even the fort as they move in with the boss. A bit of lane experience also taken. The whirlwind from Sonya is great to clear the wave, and that's exactly what they did there. Already half HP on the fort. There comes the shield. It's 4 heroes against, well, 3 for now. And the boss is still doing damage. The boss is still doing damage. We have Secret moving back, taking the safe route, and so they should. But that is going to fall. The fort is going to fall. That's going to be level 10. Oh, they need to be careful. Oh, they need to move back right now. If they're engaged upon right now with the level 10, there he comes. And oh god, there goes the Anubarak. He was too late, and as soon as the level 10 hit, the Uther was already moving in and going straight for the stun, and they still have all of their heroic abilities available. So let's take a quick look at those. Let's take a quick look at the abilities. We have the Army of the Dead. Divine Storm was just used by Uther. In terms of build, yeah, ferocious healing here on the Sonya, going tank build, Shot of Fury, and also the Furious Blow. I like it, a good build. I use that myself a lot. As you can see down here, we have pretty standard builds for the rest of the heroes, especially for the Reyna, the Arthurs as well. No big surprises here. And let's find out what Existence is gonna do to come back into the game. They can't fight. They cannot take the tribute. They're not even trying to get it because they know that without the level 10 talent, they have no chance of winning a fight. So far, Existence didn't get a single kill. It's 6 kills against 0. Siege Giants moving in at the bottom. And it actually looks like we might... Uh-oh! Malfurion is in a bit of trouble there. It's a party push though. And how is Existence gonna... They're going for it. They're going for it up the top. There are 3 heroes currently waiting. Samoni is moving back. They're trying to steal the hearts. They're trying to steal the hard camp, but... yeah, I don't think they're gonna get them. I don't think they're gonna get them. Sonya is waiting for the leap. Is she getting it? Sonya is moving in. Where's the leap? She slams in, goes for the spear. Here comes the Metamorphosis. And shock and awe. Sonya with the leap, no stun. Instead, we have the Uther moving in with the stun. And here comes the Sonya leap, going straight in. The Tacita is already on, but look at the hit points of SK Gaming. All of them are so close, but 4 heroes eliminated. Oh my god. This K is so low, but it doesn't matter. Nearly the kill on Sonya, but now BKB moves in. No chance for Secret to survive this. It's a complete wipe. 11 kills against 0, and that is the final tribute for the first curse. SK Gaming in this last game of the best of 3 is doing so amazingly well. They are nearly 3 levels ahead. They put a curse on the opponent, taking the hard camp here too, and this is going to cost Existence at least 1 more fort, probably even more than that. Level 13 talent for SK. And that talent is Sprint, Giant Killer, Windshear. Actually, interesting to see Windshear here. Alright, so not going for the Spell Shield, instead going for the Windshear. Might keep her actually alive a little bit longer, considering how most of these fights went so far. But yeah, being cursed at this point in the game is of course absolutely horrible for them. The mid is being taken, at least the wall is being broken down, and the hard camp is already pushing in, and Existence cannot really fight this. If they fight it against the 13 talent, I just don't see them surviving. I just don't see it happen. That fort is not doing a thing to help them out. The well is down already, and they might have the heroic abilities, but yeah, they cannot fight this, and they don't. The fort goes down, the knights are still pushing, and immediately SK is moving down to the bottom. We already have the watchtower taken here, and as you can see, that fort is already nearly gone. At the top, by the way, we have also the wall being pushed in. Down here, the fort is gone, and therefore we have level 14, nearly 15 versus level 11. This is getting brutal. Illidan is a bit split from the rest of the team, but with the Metamorphosis, he shouldn't have a problem there whatsoever. It's 11 kills versus 0 still. Not a single fort has been breached. They took down a few walls, but that's about it. 1 boss already being attacked. SK is just like doing this so well. They have so much momentum going on. They're just going from curse into camp, into a quick win in the fight. They're taking an elite in experience. They put the golem, the boss, down to the bottom lane, and now they can just go up here and try and take it. And Existence knows that they are trying to go for it, so they're lying in wait here, trying to force maybe a fight at the boss. They themselves, I don't think they can contest the boss. They try to pick a fight here with the... I don't think they can pick a fight. No, they can't go for that. There's just no way. They need to wait for the 13 talent. And by the time that they have 13, we might even have 16 on the side of SK Gaming. They are actually trying to go for a bit of a party push right now, and they're just waiting for Existence to move in. Existence is just in a loss-loss situation. They need to somehow perform a miracle fight there. They have the 13 talent versus the 15, so they could actually go for it right now. They at least have the same talents, even though they are still 2 levels behind. So that might be an opportunity for them to take something. But in that corridor there, I don't really think that's where you want to fight against an Odin popping in and against also a leap being used. It's once again both teams dance against each other, and that buys the golem down here a lot of time to break through the wall. Existence doesn't have that time. It just doesn't have it. There's the engagement now here up at the top, and Khaldor already in trouble. The shock and awe being amazing as BKB is in trouble, but here comes the stun with the Uther, and immediately Illidan jumping in. The first kill against the Arthurs actually, but Falset is falling as well. The Malfurion is in trouble as Tacita goes down. Malfurion being completely wrecked by Samoni. Samoni jumps in once more, kills every single hero on the lineup. This is 5 heroes down, 16 kills against 1 down here. Already the first damage against the keep. And now they're just going for another boss. Gonna take that down. The 16 talent against the 13. Another tribute is also spawning and immediately grabbed by Sonya. As that, of course, like that boss like doesn't stand a chance. No chance of actually contesting that either. Existence is just in a lost situation there. They need to get out on the map and get some experience, but they don't have the opportunity because every single time they expose themselves to a potential engagement, we have SK just wrecking them completely and taking down the entire lineup. We just don't have enough at the front line for Existence. They have a really big problem of preventing SK to move in and take them down. They can't get a real grip at that Illidan either. The DPS for them there doesn't seem to be there. The Reyna just doesn't work out as well as they want him to. Down goes the fall stat, overextended just for a second, and immediately the drop by Zamoni and BZ. Zamoni just utilizing his mobility to jump behind him, blocking him, BZ putting the DPS into the equation, and down goes the fall stat and providing the 17th kill already for SK Gaming. They're pushing pressure up at the wall, putting pressure up on the wall in the mid lane. At the top you still have a bit of damage, and this is absolutely crazy. We see for now Escape moving back on the Sonya in the mid lane. We suddenly have all 5 heroes for Existence trying to defend. Oh, but this is getting very, very difficult for them now, especially with that Siege Giant push up at the top. Down here, it's another tribute already for the team. The hard camp also taken. They're moving in straight to it. And that's it. Escape is doing a decent job, like keeping that alive, having him staying here, not taking too much damage. The Whirlwind helping him out a lot with this. 16 talents not there yet, still not there for Existence. I mean, if they win a team fight later, they might bounce back in experience like really fast, but for now, they didn't work out in the team fights for them at all. And the next tribute is one where Existence will have to fight. They cannot let themselves being cursed again. They cannot survive another curse, I feel. Here comes the attempt to... Oh, nice. That party push already identified. SK is really just waiting on the map. They can wait for another tribute. They don't have to engage. They can wait for another tribute, set up shop at the tribute site, and then let Existence push in, because they know that Existence has to fight. The tribute is at the top, and is SK moving in? Linked is there. He can use the sprint. He can just go in and go for the stun, but actually they're just going for the kill at the keep. They're going for the keep. They're telling them, yes, get the tribute. We're gonna take your keep. Easy peasy. Going for the keep. Oh, there comes Existence. Not all of them, though. Zamoni is still there. There comes the rest of the team right now. Tacita is still not there. They nearly took the keep. And they're about to take it, but here comes the fight. Immediately it goes up against BKB. He uses the Army of the Dead. We have Metamorphosis on Zamoni. Zamoni is being attacked, healed by the hero. Oh, Zamoni is dying. Zamoni goes down. The Illidan is suddenly gone. And that might be the turnaround that they need. A nice entangling move on the Arthurs. BKB finds himself in trouble. They're moving back. The Reyna is also very low, but he already in a spot where he can survive. He's on the other end, and down goes the Arthurs. They're going for BZ, and he is caught in another entangling route too. Here comes Energy. Oh god, getting shielded in the last second. Kota is now phase shifting in as well, maybe overextending himself just a tiny little bit. We have Harry Hook also low, and they need to move back. They wanted to get more than only 2 kills, but they weren't able to go for that. Up at the top, we have Sonya in a bit of trouble against Secret here. He wants to get that tribute. They know that they are in trouble if they don't get it. They can't get cursed again. Harry Cook maybe with a quick fly in. That's exactly what he does. Flying in against the tribute. They need to fight for it, and they're doing exactly that. Still 16 seconds on the Arthurs. The rest of the team is moving towards it, and SK is abandoning it. SK is abandoning the tribute. They are saying, well, we cannot get that, and we might die here once again. Let's not risk it. We still have the level lead. We have 18 against 17. We can fight later. We can fight for the next tribute. Now they're all up again. It's another 5 versus 5. 17 kills against 3. Level 18 versus level 17. The keep did not die. Keep that in mind. The keep is still there. The boss has been taken down at the bottom. Arthur's actually already starting to zone, and Existence was trying to catch them out there. Didn't get the opportunity to do that, so instead they rotate toward the mercenary camp and try to relieve some pressure on the bottom lane with the Siege Giants. That's what they're going for. In the middle lane, we have the mercenary camp, the Knights, taken out by SK, and they are going straight to the top. They know that this one is spawning in a couple of seconds. At the top lane, we have a double wave going strong against the fort of SK Gaming. Down to the bottom, it's the drop at the, against the golem. They know that only 1 or 2 hits of the golem is going to drop that keep. And the golem might actually get it. The golem might actually get it. Look how much HP that golem has 16 seconds in. They scale, and this is going to be a close one, but I think it might fall. No, it's not. It's not, is it? No, they just save it. They save it for now, but here comes the attack against the boss. Another thing is, though, that we have another tribute spawning now, and that's the important one. Whoever loses the tribute is going to be cursed. The boss in the last second, they get it, but here comes the fight. Immediately the Howling Blast. Illidan is in, and down goes Reyna. Illidan is trying to jump in right now. Is he going to get energy on the Nubarak? No, but they're going straight for Kota, and Kota is in trouble. Illidan is going to get him. I don't think that he can survive here. The phase shift is already down, and he is just hunted down so hard. Here comes the drop against him. 2 heroes down in the mid lane. What are we going to see there? Oh, we have false dead. Oh, no, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get the tribute. This might have relieved the pressure, but with him dying now as well, Existence is in deep shit. This is gonna curse Existence. They're already down in levels. They have 3 heroes that they just lost. The big golem is pushing the top lane down to the bottom. The keep is gone. This might actually be game. If they're unlucky, this is game. Top lane, that's where another keep is being attacked, but SK is playing it safe. This is the last game in the best of 3 series. No time to take risky moves or anything. No, they go for the keep up here. They take the mid keep. They want to go all 3 keeps. They want to get all 3 keeps, and they're going for Reyna. Goodbye, Reyna. And Malfurion is done. Oh my god, like this is it. This has to be it. Up at the top, the keep is gone. Everything is moving towards the core. SK Gaming, 22 kills against 3. 5 heroes against 3 up. And SK Gaming, they've done it. They've won the ESL Community Cup. Energy is trying to escape, but he is dying. This game, the only one in trouble. He moves away already, and this is game. This is GG. Congratulations to SK Gaming winning the ESL Community Cup. Good job taking it in the best of 3 against Existence with a 2-1.